Hey everyone, I'm Amanda Pasciucco, licensed marriage and family therapist, and we're here to talk about relationships. I have some fantastic tips for you relationship couples where you live together to get the spark back and to get your home functioning a little bit more easily. Stay until the end, learn how to communicate better and how to connect at home. So you're living together, huh? Awesome, congratulations. Sometimes though, the spark fades when this happens because you start to see each other all the time. I think it's really important that you create space in your home for each of you as individuals. That is not always possible. Sometimes there are people living in a studio together. However, even if you have one person's desk in one corner and the other person's desk in another corner, I think that's beneficial versus two people sharing one desk space. When we don't create space for one another, we start to kind of enmesh, and enmeshment is the opposite of erotic. It is too close for arousal to really occur even. Therefore, separate spaces for each of you if you're able to. Plan date nights. That's not just for people who don't live together. When you live together, you actually might forget to go on dates because you take for granted that you see one another. Put dates in anyway. Look forward to something on a calendar together like you did in the beginning of your relationship when you would meet up and go out. Date nights are something that's fun. Just because you schedule something doesn't make it less fun. People schedule Super Bowl parties and weddings. It's not less fun because you knew it was going to happen. What's your favorite date night activity? I'd love to hear it. Embracing change and adventure by doing date nights can really spark things up. Talk about money. If you're living together, it's important that you talk about money. Who's paying the bills? How are you splitting things? Is it equitable? Because one of you might be doing more work at home that you don't make money for, but you're still doing labor towards the relationship. So talk about money and talk about workload. Make sure you're both comfortable expressing your needs, desires when it comes to what you want to do with your finances. Don't forget to actively listen to one another. You'd be surprised you might have more things in common with what you want to do with your money if you actually listen. Back to that workload thing. Let's talk about dividing chores. There's a lot of emotional labor and physical labor that goes into being in a home together. Remembering to pay the bills on time. Remembering to put the dishwasher on. Laundry, who folds it, who puts it away in the closet, who puts it in the drawers, who takes out the trash, who cooks, who meal preps, who pays for the groceries. So many chores to think of that it'd be really important for you all to discuss it together and find a way that works for you, that feels equal and equitable for everyone who's in the situation. Don't forget to keep the romance alive by doing things that you would do in the beginning. If you used to send flowers, write random notes, keep doing those things. Just because you live together doesn't mean we stop doing all those things to keep the romance alive. Actually, we want to do more. So maybe you could do things like get the communication guide below and work on how do you speak to one another. Maybe you can get the Connect webinar and start your journey at home with how to go even deeper. If you like this video, share it with someone who you think it could help. Give this video a thumbs up, write a comment, say hi on all of the different channels. Catch you next week.